14 and 54 degrees. A McKay High School student in Salem who's graduating next month is quite the remarkable kid. He was accepted to all 10 colleges he applied to with scholarships, but that doesn't even come close to explaining what makes him unique. It's not often that orchestras have a piano player, but when McKay's orchestra teacher heard Ruben Flores Hernandez play last year, he had to carve out a spot for him. And now the high school senior has offers at 10 colleges.
I've gotten music scholarships to all of them, but I have not yet chosen.
A lot of opportunity and the result of what's been quite a journey for Ruben. He says his dad, an immigrant from Mexico, would take him picking in the fields to show Ruben why he needed an education.
He would say, the reason I bring you here is because I want you to see that you're privileged to be born in such a prosperous country where you have this opportunity to pursue an education and a successful career.
Ruben listened and eventually became a standout student. Then what could have been a major setback last year, Ruben started losing his vision and some of his hearing.
That one hit me really hard because things just started getting really difficult to do, especially math. I still remember nights where I would look down at my homework and I would strain my eyes just so I could read.
Ruben says the vision loss is progressive, so he's learning Braille and uses a cane now to get around school. He's relying on memory and the power of his brain. In fact, he recently memorized the first 2,136 digits of pi.
3.14159653589792238466243388419716937500582079749459230716406286. Those are the first 73 numbers.
Math and music are his passions.
When they get back on the bus after performances, they're chanting his name, Ruben, Ruben, and it's just a lot of fun to watch.
In fact, Jim Turnholm says Ruben is a large part of the reason they recently placed third in the state competition. Ruben says, if anything, his health issues have only fueled him to try harder.
Through all of this, I realized that my vision impairment, my hearing impairment, isn't really a disability, but more of a challenge that I can and will overcome.
And Ruben will be the first in his family to go to college. So just an amazing kid. I mean, I kept learning these new things when we were there, and I'm like, gosh,
wow,
I wasn't doing anything in high school compared to this kid. And just everything he's had to overcome, and he just has this attitude like, well, I guess I'll learn Braille. I guess I'll, learn pi.
Well, the way he rattled off pi was just impressive.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't keep up.
No.
Thankfully, you put the numbers up there.
Right.
We had it all.
I thought that'd be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, there are probably quite a few mathematicians out there who couldn't do that.
Yeah. So whatever college does end up getting him is going to be a lucky one.